an economy in the hands of Ugandans without using the cooperative model. Capitalism cannot work in this country. Capitalism cannot work in Africa. Capitalism can only benefit those countries, those economies that are far from us in terms of economic growth. Because if you went back to Europe, you went back to America, their economies are based on cooperatives. Mm-hmm. You can imagine, you go to Germany, Germany is on cooperatives. Go to Netherlands, go to France, go to UK, you go to USA, go to South Korea, go to, my God, cooperatives are very strong there. Now, the same cooperatives form companies, which companies are now multinationals, and they are here teaching us capitalism. Because they know the power of cooperation. Once, for example, farmers come together, you no longer exploit them. They have the power. They have the power to produce, to aggregate, to add value, and export a finished product. And these economies know, the moment Africa woke up today, and we start processing our own products, then the economies automatically will collapse. Because
their economies have been built on raw materials.
Yes, on raw materials
the gold from Africa, the coffee, the cotton is what has made their
very unfortunate.
And we still buy from them.
Can you imagine a situation where you grow cotton here, but you cannot put on a cotton shirt? Instead, you are putting on mevumba, second-hand clothes. Can you imagine that? And we are created by the same God. We are all human beings with the same brain, the same everything. You grow cotton here, you export raw cotton, they go and make good shirts for themselves, then for you, in return, they send mivumba.
Bells and
second-hand clothes. Then you find all of us fighting in Owino, buying these second-hand clothes. So why don't we have our cotton here, process it here, and we put on our shirts? Why would you do the reverse? So their economies are based on the raw materials from here. So Africa, we must wake up. Uganda, we must wake up. I represent Africa on the International Cooperative Agriculture Organization as the Vice President for Africa. In fact, next month, towards the end of this month, we shall be in Thailand as an international body, sitting down, deliberating on the issues that affect the global cooperative arena. So when you are looking at Africa, compared to other continents, we have a long way to go.
Now, coming home for this particular topic of the day, we are seeing now Uganda Cooperative Alliance with government targeting commercial officers. Why now?
Very good. That's what I was now building on. The whole issue is about skilling. Now that we are lucky, the government, His Excellency the President, they have adopted the cooperative model. Look at the parish development model. Last time you remember when I was here, the parish development model with the 7 pillars is a very good model on paper. Very wonderful, very excellent. By the way, if you start to read this model, you may think that in 1 year, Uganda will be ahead of Germany. If you read it, internalize it very well, it's a very good model.
If every parish gets $1 million,
yes,
100
every parish
million
getting this money, because
in a period of 5 years, rotational.
I am telling you, 100 million
yes,
for these years, as long as it is put into economic use. I tell you, because you see, it summarizes the whole ecosystem. And I told the viewers, when you bring all these pillars together, they form the cooperative model. So we must be broadly speaking about the cooperative model. But I'm happy because the president has done his part. You know, Ugandans, the president is a chief executive officer, he's a fountain of honor. He's like a head of the family called Uganda. So he has brought a very wonderful model. So it should be me and you, the technical people, to understand, to read the vision and then put it in context.
But sometimes...
And this is why we are coming in.
But sometimes it's a lonely wolf. Sometimes it's a lonely wolf who has the right vision, sing for the people, but then you, the technical and the political wing, end up destroying the very good vision that he has sought for this country.
No, you know what? The problem is that the so-called technical, especially in the cooperative space, I want to tell you, they are not technical. They do not understand the cooperatives. For them, when they hear cooperatives, they just go and read in a book. A cooperative is this, principles and values, but you do not understand the cooperative ideology. Once you do not understand this, then still you'll be in that cycle, and you'll never achieve anything. And that's why we are coming in, and together with the government, we are now saying, who are these technical people, especially those ones who are supposed to be on the ground